Good morning, dear friends. This is Shekhar Vindhani. Once again, welcome you to the mathematics class. Dear students, yesterday we discussed the exercise number 3.2. ओके एंड कल मैंने आप सबको बताया था कि आज हम बेसिकली क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स के टाइप्स के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. दैट मीन्स आवर मैटर ऑफ डिस्कशन फॉर टुडे इज काइंड्स ऑफ क्वाड्रिलेटरल. ठीक है, तो आप सबको तो पहले से ही पता है कि क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स बेसिकली दो प्रकार के होते हैं. जैसे एक कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल और एक होता है कॉन्केव क्वाड्रिलेटरल, राइट. लेकिन आज जो हम काइंड्स ऑफ क्वाड्रिलेटरल डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं, दे आर बेसिकली ऑफ द टाइप्स ऑफ कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल, राइट. तो कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स आर ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप्स. लेट अस स्टार्ट. व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल? ब्रॉडली अगर हम कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल को डिवाइड करें तो दे आर डिवाइडेड इनटू थ्री टाइप्स. नंबर वन, ट्रेपेजियम. नंबर टू, kite, and number three is a parallelogram, right? क्या क्या होते हैं? trapezium, kite and parallelogram. They are all convex quadrilateral. You can see some of the diagrams are present here. ये डायग्राम देख के आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा कि they are all convex quadrilateral. But how this trapezium is different from the kite? Kite is different from parallelogram. That is a matter of discussion. Right? So let us discuss about the definition of trapezium. Okay, if you look at your book, okay, you will find that a trapezium is a convex quadrilateral and it has one pair of parallel sides. यहां पे मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि parallel sides means दो sides तब parallel होते हैं जब उन दोनों के बीच के distance जो है वो constant रहे. Like this. They are called parallel sides or you can say parallel lines. ठीक है, तो ऐसे ही अगर एक पेयर ऑफ पैरेलल लाइंस हमें किसी कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल में देखने को मिले लाइक दिस, इट इज कॉल्ड अ ट्रेपेजियम. ठीक है, अच्छा, वन पेयर ऑफ साइड्स आर पैरेलल. व्हाट अबाउट द अदर टू साइड्स? द अदर टू साइड्स आर नॉट पैरेलल, सो उनको हम लोग बोलेंगे नॉन पैरेलल साइड्स. क्या बोलेंगे उनको? नॉन पैरेलल साइड्स. ठीक है, तो नाउ trapezium में एक पेयर of sides they are parallel. One pair of sides are parallel. Other pairs are not parallel. ठीक है. Now if other two pairs of lines are not parallel, तो उनमें एक कंडीशन हो सकता है. क्या कंडीशन हो सकता है? The other two non-parallel sides may be equal in length and may not be equal in length. मतलब ये non-parallel sides के जो length हैं एक दूसरे के साथ इक्वल हो सकते हैं या फिर नॉन इक्वल हो सकते हैं. अगर वो इक्वल होते हैं, ठीक है, तो वी कॉल इट एन आइसोस्केल्स ट्रेपेजियम. वी कॉल इट एन आइसोस्केल्स ट्रेपेजियम. यू कैन सी इन दिस ट्रेपेजियम देयर इज अ मार्क हियर एंड देयर इज अ मार्क हियर. These two arrow marks pointing towards same direction means that these two line segments are parallel. एंड ये जो दोनों लाइन सेगमेंट्स बच गए जिनका लेंथ इक्वल है, उसको दिखाने के लिए आई विल मेक अ मार्क हियर. दिस सेज दैट these two sides are equal, right? So this is our isosceles trapezium. ठीक है, अब isosceles trapezium के प्रॉपर्टी क्या होते हैं, ठीक है, ये भी हम देखेंगे. बट बिफोर दैट लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट स्केलेन ट्रेपेजियम. ठीक है, आइसोस्केल ट्रेपेजियम के प्रॉपर्टीज स्केलेन ट्रेपेजियम से डिफर होंगे. कैसे पता चलेगा? चलिए पहले देख लेते हैं कि स्केलेन ट्रेपेजियम क्या होता है. सो अ स्केलेन ट्रेपेजियम आल्सो हैज वन पेयर ऑफ पैरेलल साइड, क्योंकि डेफिनेशन ऑफ ट्रेपेजियम सेज दैट वन पेयर ऑफ पैरेलल साइड मस्ट बी देयर एंड द अदर टू साइड्स व्हिच आर नॉन पैरेलल, okay, they are not equal in length. They are not equal in length. That is why we cannot give a mark like this. इसका मतलब है these two are not equal in length and that is why this kind of trapezium is known as your scalene trapezium, right? So this is scalene trapezium and this is isosceles trapezium. We will further discuss about their properties. Okay, now before discussing about the properties, let us discuss about the next convex quadrilateral, that is your kite. What is kite? A kite is a quadrilateral having two pairs of equal adjacent sides. जैसे कि adjacent sides का मतलब होता है two sides who are having a common vertex in a quadrilateral. So these two are adjacent और इन दोनों का length same है. This marking says that the length of these two sides are same. Okay, and these two marking says that these two line segments are also equal in length. तो इस तरह के शेप को हम लोग बोलेंगे काइट. ठीक है, आई रिपीट, they have two pairs of equal adjacent sides. These two sides are equal and these two sides are equal. So this is making us a kite. Right now, next figure is our parallelogram. What is a parallelogram? The definition of parallelogram says that a special quadrilateral, okay, you can also say a special convex quadrilateral having two pairs of parallel sides. Okay, having two pairs of parallel sides. So here you can see these two markings, right? इसका मतलब है this side is parallel to this and this side having this mark and this side is again having the same mark. इसका मतलब है this is parallel to this. So here two pairs of parallel sides are there. That means it's a parallelogram. Right? Now we are going to discuss about the properties of isosceles trapezium, scalene trapezium, kite and parallelogram. Okay, so first of all let us see isosceles trapezium. हमें पता चल गया कि isosceles trapezium में two pairs of sides are parallel and two pairs of sides are equal in length. The rest two pairs are. ठीक है, ये जो angles आप देख पा रहे हो, these are called your base angles, right? Here two base angles, here two base angles. So in isosceles trapezium, these two base angles and these two base angles are same. That is why I am given a mark of same type. ठीक है, इसकी जो diagonals रहेंगे, the diagonals are of equal length. The diagonals are of equal length. यानी this diagonal is equal to this diagonal. If you name it A, B, C and D, so you can now easily say कौन से दो एंगल्स जो एक दूसरे के साथ इक्वल होंगे? Yes, they are angle A and angle B, and similarly angle D and angle C, they are equal with each other. And which two diagonals are equal with each other? The diagonal AC and the diagonal BD. ठीक है, and you can see both the diagonals are intersecting each other at a point, जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं point of intersection, and that point of intersection can be named, let me name it O, point O. So after the intersection, ये जो दो segments, small segments OB and OD create हुए, and similarly on the line segment OA and OC create हुए, these two line segments, or you can say these four line segments are related to each other. They are proportionately intersecting each other. यानी AC and BD are proportionately intersecting each other. The length of OC and the length of OD will be same. The length of OA and the length of OB will be same. Right? Now, let us talk about some of the properties of scalene triangle. तो scalene triangle का क्या properties हो सकते हैं? Like isosceles triangle, scalene triangle also have the base angles here, 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 and one more angle is here. But unfortunately, these base angles are not having the property like isosceles triangle. यानी ये जो बेस एंगल्स दोनों आपको दिख रहे हैं या फिर ये दोनों बेस एंगल्स जो दिख रहे हैं, they are not equal to each other. They are different from each other. ठीक है? Okay, only one thing is there, that is one pair of parallel sides are there. Even if you draw the diagonals, you can notice that the diagonals are not of equal length. और साथ में the point of intersection, suppose let's say O is again here, the O does not looks like कि दोनों diagonal जो हैं proportionately एक दूसरे को intersect करते हैं. Okay, so isosceles trapezium having different properties than the scalene trapezium. Now let us move on to the Next figure, that is kite. Okay, as you saw, the definition of kite says that it has two pairs of equal adjacent sides. So these two sides are equal and these two sides are equal. If you draw it, so it will be called the diagonal of the kite. Interestingly, it is the smallest diagonal of the kite. It is the smaller diagonal and it is the longer diagonal. Interestingly, the longer diagonal and the smaller diagonal are perpendicular to each other. Okay, that means they intersect each other at a point which will give you 90 degree, right? And the diagonal, the smaller diagonal is bisected by the longer diagonal. यानी जो longer diagonal है smaller diagonal को दो equal part में divide करता है, यानी this part is equal to this part, right? Now, if you look carefully, okay, let me rub it for a moment. If you rub it carefully, you will see we have two triangles. One is here and another is here. अच्छा, थोड़ा सा आप अपने बेसिक नॉलेज से आप देख सकते हो कि the smaller diagonal is creating two triangles. One is at the top and another one is at the bottom. तो ये दोनों ट्रायंगल्स किस प्रकार के ट्रायंगल होंगे? Okay, so these two triangles are isosceles triangle. Why? Because the two sides of the triangles are equal length. They have equal length. That is why we can call them isosceles triangle. Here two sides are equal, so that's why it is also an isosceles triangle. Okay. Now let me draw again the longer diagonal. Now if I draw a longer diagonal, you can see that kite in a different angle also. Here is a triangle, right? And here is another triangle, right? If I name it P, Q, R, S, subsequently you can say it is P, Q, R triangle and it is P, S, R triangle. ये दो ट्रायंगल जो होते हैं इसको कुछ देर के लिए हम अगर भूल जाएं तो we have two triangles, that is P, Q, R and P, S, R. These two triangles are congruent to each other. How? You have learnt about the property of congruency in the previous class, that is class 7. और उसमें हमने देखे थे कि two triangles are said to be congruent if they satisfy the condition of SSS, यानी side, side, side. So here is the side which is equal to this side. Here is QR which is equal to SR and PR is the common segment. And that is why this triangle PQR and PSR are congruent to each other. So this is all about the property of the kite, right? Let me